Next up at UFC Vegas 66, we have Jake Matthews taking on Matt Semelsberger. Jake Matthews, 18-5 overall, 4-1 in his last 5, and he's coming off that knockout win over Andre Fiallo. Matt Semelsberger, 10-4 overall, 3-2 in his last 5, and he's coming off that loss to Alex Morono. What?
Can I just say, and maybe it's the pictures, and I know this is going to sound bad, but how good looking are these two guys right now? These look like absolute model pictures. It's crazy. I was looking at Matt, and I'm like, is that Matt? I looked at Jake, and I'm like, holy shit, look at this guy too, huh? Good for them, guys. I don't know if you guys are watching, but hey, let's get some double G's in the chat for the looks on these chaps, huh?
I'm not a fan of the, obviously if I could grow a beard like that, I'd explore it. I'm not a fan of the fake lumberjack look, though. Like, come on.
I don't know if he's fake about it. He's the Jedi.
I mean, it works. Definitely worked. Better looking than I'll ever be.
He's got mystical eyes. I mean, I'm just lost in those things.
Okay. Well, you worry about that. I'll worry about their records. And I mentioned Matt Semelsberger's coming off that loss to Alex Morono, but we just saw how good Alex Morono is. We just saw that. Alex Morono stepped up on like 3 days' notice and almost beat the biggest favorite on the entire card. So anyway, I like Jake Matthews here. I know a lot of people love him here. I don't know if I necessarily think he's a quote unquote lock. I have to block the screen when I do these. Anyway, he's a pretty well-rounded guy. He's normally a wrestler with solid wrestling, good variety of strikes. He works angles really well, but we just saw his just pure raw power in that knockout over Andre Fiallo. And he did that after a full year removed. Then we got Matt Semelsberger. He's an aggressive striker. He marches forward. He's got solid leg kicks and big-time power in his hands. He's a gritty guy. The reason I like Jake Matthews to win is literally from that AJ Fletcher fight. AJ Fletcher stepped up undersized on short notice, was able to take Matt Semelsberger down. He was able to take him down a couple of times, and if AJ Fletcher's doing it, Jake Matthews is going to do it. Then we watch Alex Morono come in here and out-volume Matt Semelsberger and take the decision that way. And if Alex Morono can do it, Jake Matthews can do it. So I like Jake Matthews to be the better overall striker, the better grappler, and just avoid the power. This is another fight. We do not have round lines yet, but if we are lucky enough to get a 1.5 round line, I'm definitely doing the over. I'm definitely going the over here. I think this might likely go to a decision. I think Jake Matthews wrestles. What do you think?
Well, you're not going to get the 1.5 because goes the distance is minus 180. So it's probably going to be over. It's going to be 2.5, and then over is going to be like minus 150 probably in that matchup. But yeah, I think it's probably a decision fight. And I think, that I don't see the wrestling that Jake Matthews is going to bring in because I think Semelsberger is decent in scrambles and he's just going to be able to dominate on the feet. I don't think he's going to have to go to wrestling. If he wants to, obviously he can control positions there. But you mentioned it. Alex Morono, we saw what happened with him on short notice against Ponzinibbio. An awkward striker, but he really shouldn't be outstriking people the way that he outstruck Matt Semelsberger. He's a power puncher. You saw against Ponzi, he can land powerful shots. But if you're a good striker, you should kind of do what Ponzi did to Alex Morono. And Matt Semelsberger really had issues on the feet. And Jake Matthews, I think, in this division, his kind of rebirth, I think he could be a dude, man. I talk about dudes that really can be dudes and have kind of the well-rounded game, the athleticism, the charismatic confidence. You can see in the cage in his last fight how confident he was against Andre Fiallo, just kind of stalking him, hands low, in the flow. If he finds a flow in this matchup, I think he could finish Matt Semelsberger. He's that talented on the feet, and as you mentioned, dangerous on the ground as well. This could be a decision fight because Semelsberger is tough. He is kind of gritty and wiry in weird positions, but I think Jake Matthews absolutely dominates this matchup, and I'm not gonna bet against him. I'm definitely gonna keep betting on him until he proves me wrong because he has shown he is that talented and that confident as well in all aspects of MMA. So give me Jakey boy for the win.
Yeah, we're both on the Matthews side. Again, Matt Semelsberger, big time power, and that is always worrisome in a match like this. But I can't pick somebody that I've seen get out wrestled, somebody I've seen get outstruck, fight somebody as well rounded as Jake Matthews, and then be like, man, but he could land that one big punch. That's not a career. That's Derek Lewis. We're just describing Derek Lewis now. You can't just count on a guy forever to land the one big punch. And I feel like that's the trap we're falling into with Matt Semelsberger. These odds are probably correct, so I don't think this is shocking. Although when the Ilia Topuria odds looked like this, everybody was blown away and thought it was ridiculous. But
Well,
This
he was
is
minus 140, so it wasn't the same at all.
he was 160 when it first dropped.
Ooh, very similar to 235. Stupid ass.
You're lucky this is a kid's show. Okay.
Yeah, what would happen? I'll reduce.
Next time you come over for fights, I'm going to wring your stupid ass neck, have somebody film it, and then just have
Put your hand out. Let me grab that shit. I'm fucking just.
I can't wait. From now on, I'm going to do everything possible to just expose
I would grab it like
the
this.
real Jacob.
A triangle.
This is the
armbar.
This is the people's champ. He showed up to my house Saturday with a box of donuts. This is the big and Christmas cookies.
You're welcome. How hospitable is that? You know how bad I wanted to take those donuts home with me when I left? I left them there for you. I hope you ate the whole damn box.
I did not. They went in the trash.
Yeah, I bet they did. You probably still got sugar on your lips.
They went in the trash for sure. Okay, Jesus.
I was wondering if that was going to if you were going to keep going or if you were going to wait, what?
Anyway, $9,200 on Jake Matthews. While I do think he dominates this fight, I'm not spending $9,200 on a decision. What do you think?
I don't know. What? I was reading the chat. I don't know. Sorry.
We're talking about the price point here.
Oh, $9,200 DraftKings? Yeah, he's going to be in my lineup, I think. I think he dominates.
Oh, man. But you just said you also think it goes to a decision.
No, I didn't. I said if he gets in his rhythm, he could knock out and finish Matt Semelsberger. That's exactly what I said. Why don't you try to listen to me for once?
I can't wait to send you a clip when we're done recording of you
with the 200 pesos. Hey, Angelo, don't mess with the best shadow boxer out there. Ooh. If I didn't have this shoulder injury, I'd really.
How many people would love to see Jacob and I spar? Let's spar, Jacob. How many people would love to see that?
I would love to do that one day.
Done. Absolutely. Well, we have a couple of free weeks coming up, Jake.
Yeah. I mean, I really have this. I seriously have this like a stinger in my back, which really, I mean, that's my jab right there.
Let's just arm wrestle then with the good arms. We'll do the other arm. We're arm wrestling. You need
both arms to wrestle. Do you know how to arm wrestle? You gotta have that support.
Oh, okay.
You gotta have that support.
Thumb war?
It really is.
You want a thumb war? You want a thumb war? I would love to. Yeah, I'll beat you in anything.
You hold my hand or something? What the hell's going on here? If you want to hold my hand, just hold it, man.
I've turned a corner.
I saw you. I mean, it got a little. I don't know if you noticed. I noticed the way you were inching all over. I mean, every fight on the couch, you're like this. I'm like, dude, what is going on here? Jesus Christ. Okay. Show us that pointy elbow.
Yeah.
Tony.
I think this break is going to be welcomed because I'm getting to the point. You're going to get your neck rung. You're going to get your neck rung. You've gone. I don't know. Another 200 pesos. Proper camp. I have your back, Jacob.
That's right. You give me 6 weeks.
I've been begging you to sign up for jiu-jitsu. Do something productive with your day.
I've done boxing. You can tell.
How many boxing classes did you go to? How many?
Enough, obviously.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Went to enough of them.
What an absolute. I can't wait till we get big enough to like host events, and then people are going to see you for the first time. Like, ooh, Jesus Christ. You're just going to be putting dollars in a hat. Here's for your next treatment. Get better soon, boy. Anyway, Monkey Knife Fight Strike Line 61-46. I think it's a more and more. I think they go at it. If there's wrestling, there's even more in there. 46 is pretty low for Semelsberger, so I'm liking it. If you want to play that more and more, go to wewantpicks.com/MKF. Sign up, make a deposit. They will instantly match that deposit. You give them 100, they'll give you 100. You give them 50, they'll give you 50. Take that free money. I like the more and more here. And you could triple your money if you're right. You could 25 times your money if you string them together.